Brilliance Audio.
Red Flags by JN Welsh. Performed by Kevin Marron and Tamika Katon-Donegal. Prologue. 2 months ago. An awards ceremony and dinner gala were the pick-me-up that Charlotte Bowman needed. Her best friend, Eoghan O'Farrell, was receiving a Kellinger Physical Therapy Award for her advances in physical therapy rehabilitation, and Charlotte's pride bubbled in her chest. She slid into her shouldered silver midi dress. Eoghan was Charlotte's four-leaf clover. Charlotte had been lucky to have found her in middle school because, over their decades together, they'd been there for each other in ways that only true and genuine family could be. Charlotte clung to her one-of-a-kind friendship with Eoghan as a precious gift that she nourished with girls' nights, shopping outings, and loads of laughter. She'd also rabidly protected that friendship emotionally when Eoghan's father had been killed in a car accident, leaving 2 daughters under the care of their devastated mother. Seeing Eoghan shine made Charlotte believe not only in growth and change, but in the fulfillment of one's dreams and destiny. Charlotte wanted some of that. She sank onto the bed and pointed her feet into the strappy silver heels. The start of fall remained summer-like, with just a touch of chill in the air, and Charlotte took advantage of the weather to get in her last coat-free outfits. She stood and checked her reflection and was satisfied with the level of sexy she gave with one bare and toned arm. Her big, glistening, natural black afro crowned her head as it always did. The heels boosted the roundness of her ass, and her D-cups didn't need any help in the form-fitting dress. A dark-haired Irishman popped into her head, and though she'd sworn off him, she couldn't get past the desire to know what he'd think of her when she walked into the hall in her outfit. Eoghan O'Farrell. Charlotte had seen the broken man transform through his rehabilitation with Eoghan to be once again the sexy womanizer Charlotte had read about online. He pursued Eoghan first, then Jada, Eoghan's sister. When he'd approached Charlotte at the pool a month ago, she'd hated that she'd been third in his line of pursuits, even though he'd never really met her properly or spent time with her. Still, her sharp tongue had made it clear that she expected the creme de la creme, and that Eoghan neither could handle nor deserved her. Charlotte grabbed her silver-studded clutch and a light black shawl. His loss. Her phone pinged, notifying her that her lift would be arriving in 5 minutes, so she made her way downstairs. Moments later, she folded herself into the back seat of the car and headed to Midtown Manhattan. After tonight, so many things were going to change. Eoghan was moving to Ireland part-time to be with her new boo while still traveling for her research as a physical therapist. "What am I going to do without you here, Yaya?" she asked, mumbling to herself. Her heart hurt at the thought of being without her bestie. Career-wise, Seam and Soul, her brand apparel and footwear company, raced toward the fourth quarter. Her small but successful business had won over influencers and celebrities who wore her sportswear and some of the fashion she'd developed. Nothing, however, could beat the heaven heels she created. That shoe alone kept her company in the black and growing into other footwear using the technology Charlotte had crafted with her own hands. Her investors might have been cranky about the financials, but they couldn't deny the success. She had hopes for the new year and the new opportunities to come. "Thank you," Charlotte said to her driver, and entered the building. An attendant greeted her, then led her to a table with familiar faces, including Eoghan's sinfully gorgeous features. His tall, athletic form filled a tailored arc.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?